Students, in previous video we have finished last chapter, that is rational number. Now in this video, from this video we will start new chapter, that is ratio and proportion. So here in this video we will learn what is ratio and proportion only, the meaning and the basics of ratio and proportion. See, first of all, ratio. This ratio and proportion we have already learned in previous classes also. Now see, ratio. What is ratio? Ratio is the lowest form of fraction. Lowest form of fractions, right? Lowest form of fraction means, here see, I'm just writing here 6 upon 10, right? I can write this one in this way also, 6 ratio 10, both are same, right? But what is the difference? This ratio, if we are talking about ratio, it should be in lowest form. See, when I will divide this, 2 3 are 6 and 2 5 are 10, so this will be equal to 3 ratio 5. This is called ratio. Ratio is denoted by these two dots. Okay, 3 ratio 10 means two persons are there, they have divided some things and they are in ratio 3 ratio 5. Let's try to understand one more thing. One ratio, I am taking 1 ratio and 10. Here two persons are there, one is A and another one is B. Here two persons are there, one A and other one is B, right? Can we write in this form also? A upon B is equal to, A is 1, so 1 upon 10. Same. Now see, what is ratio? Ratio means if A is having one thing, equally B will have 10 things on the same time, right? Now if one is having two things, 1 is equal to 10, so B should have 20 things. When means we are multiplying this one by 2 both sides. As we know, equivalent fraction, we can multiply numerator and denominator by same number, right? So 2 and 20, this is fraction. We can take, if this one is 4, so this will be equal to 40, this one. So this is the lowest form. Ratio is the lowest form. This is ratio. It means fraction is itself ratio, but this is the lowest form. If we multiply it in numerator and denominator, this is called numerator and this is called numerator and this is called denominator, right? These are. So we can denote the same in the form of algebra also. Algebraically also, suppose this one is A and this one is B. So we can write this one is equal to A upon B also. Like this also we can write. Here in this ratio, A is antecedent and B is called consequent. In ratio we call it like this, antecedent and consequent, right? These are antecedent, I am writing here this one, antecedent, antecedent, and another one B is called consequent, 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 right? This is ratio. Now proportion. What is proportion? When we are talking about ratio, do you know equivalent ratio, right? Equivalent ratio means C, 2 upon 3, and we are talking about now proportion, this one. Okay, Now see, one ratio is 2 upon 3 or 2 is to 3. This is equal to, if we will multiply these two, consequent and antecedent, by the same number. I am multiplying this one by 2 and this is also by 2. 2 2 ja 4 and 3 2 ja 6. It means 2 upon 3 and 4 upon 6 are equal. So these are called equivalent fraction, right? Here we are just comparing that actually what is ratio and fraction. So these are fraction, these are equivalent fraction. Equivalent means they are equal to each other. When we will take lowest form, this also will be equal to 2 2 ja 4 and 2 3 ja 6. These both are equal to 2 upon 3 only. Now proportion means they both are in proportion also. See, now I'm just writing in the form of ratio. This 2 ratio 3, can I write like this? 2 ratio 3, right? 4 and 6, can I write like this? 4 is to 6. And this equal sign I can change in this form. This is called proportion, right? It means 2 is to 3. 2 ratio 3 is proportion to 4 ratio 6, right? This is called proportion. And in proportion, as we see here, these are equivalent fraction, so they will be equal to each other, right? Let's compare. This 6 will be multiplied to 2, so it will imply 2 multiplied by 6, and 3 will be multiplied by 4, 3 multiplied by 4. 2 6 ja 12, 3 4 ja 12. Yes, they are equivalent. Similarly here also, these two outside one, these outside one are called extreme. These are called extreme terms, and these inside one two are called mean terms. Outside term are called extreme, right? Extreme term. And inside one mean term, right? These are mean and these are extreme. And see, product of extreme term is always equal to product of mean term, right? Product of extreme term is always equal to product of mean term, right? Product of extreme term, here see 2 and 6 are extreme term, so here 2 multiplied by 6 extreme should be equal to 3 multiplied by 4, as we have done here also. 2 6 ja 12, okay, and 3 4 ja 12. It means we can say that extreme and mean. So here can we say like this? See, product of extreme, that is 12 is equal to 12. See the last phase. According to that, both extreme and mean are equal to each other. It means they are in proportion, right? This is called proportion. Let's take one example. I'm writing here 2 is to 3 proportion 4 is to 5. Are these in proportion? Let's check. That if they are in proportion, means if they are equivalent to each other, their product of extreme should be equal to product of mean. These are extreme and these are mean terms. So extreme terms are, I'm just writing here, product of extreme terms should be equal to product of mean terms, right? So product of extreme terms are 2 multiplied by 5 should be equal to 3 multiplied by 4, right? So 2 multiplied by 5 equal to 2 5 ja 10, 3 4 ja 12. Are these equal? No, these are not equal. It means here we can say these are not in proportion, means they are not equivalent to each other, right? Next thing, continued proportion. Okay, continued proportion, if these proportions are written in this way, see 2 is to 3, 3 is to 4, suppose. See here this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. These are extreme term, these are mean terms. If mean terms are same, they are same, these are called continued proportion. Here they are also in proportion or not, we don't know about that. This is not essential, not necessary they will be in proportion only, but if they are same, these are called continued proportion. These things are the things. What are proportion, what are ratio, and how they work. This is the things, right? Try to learn them, watch it again and again so that you may understand it properly. If you are new here, please subscribe it and share with your friends. Thank you. In new video, we will try to solve some example related to this one. We will solve exercise of book. Thank you.